In gymnastics, the leadoff spot is known for being consistent and dependable. Olivia Hollingsworth embodies these qualities for the Tigers as the leadoff on beam. 17 years ago, Olivia Hollingsworth felt a spark as she watched the best of the best compete on gymnastics' biggest stage.
My mom told me that I was watching the Olympics on TV, and I just told her that I wanted to be just like them, so she put me in gymnastics classes.
Years later, Olivia would be training and competing alongside her generation's best, including Simone Biles.
She's kind of like a big sister to me, and she's like helped me a lot, just like grow as a person, just grow in the gym with gymnastics, but also just like outside of the gym. You see her and you want to get to that level, so obviously it like pushes you to be better.
That inspiration drove her to new heights, including the US qualifiers, the American Classic, and eventually Auburn, Alabama.
Olivia Hollingsworth.
Olivia hit the ground running her freshman season, thriving in the unique culture of college gymnastics.
I didn't really know what it was like coming into college to have like a real team atmosphere. So getting to compete and then like that feeling of like once you finish your routine and the whole team comes up to you and like is hugging you and high-fiving you, it's just like, it's an amazing feeling.
At the end of the season though, Olivia would find herself on the opposite end of those celebrations after suffering an Achilles tear.
Going into the gym and seeing everybody like, you know, getting ready for SECs and like that's what you like train for like during the season, and then like not being able to be there obviously was really hard.
However, Olivia was determined to grow from this setback. As both an athlete,
once I was allowed to start doing rehab, it was really like, that was when I kind of like flipped the switch. I was like, now is when I really need to put the work in, and like if I do better now and like go after it right now, then like I can get back sooner than maybe the doctors think, or like I'll just be stronger, more ready like when the time comes.
And as a teammate.
My freshman year, I kind of had like the mindset of like, I just need to focus on myself. But with this injury, like you realize that like you have to be there for the team. Like maybe if you're not on the actual event, the people on the side are just as important because you have to cheer your team on.
Her zeal paid off, and she was meet ready in less than a year, just in time for the 2022 season.
When I landed my beam routine and I made it, it was an amazing feeling because it felt like I had finally like gotten to that point where I was back to where I wanted to be.
And this season, Olivia is taking her team-first mindset with her into competition.
So I do really like starting off on beam. It like makes me feel good that the team can count on me to go hit a good routine, and like my goal going into beam, like when I'm first, is to just set everybody else up. So I want to do the best routine that I can do so that maybe my teammates can get a 10.
Now recovered, Olivia continues to work to get back to full speed in all 4 events, and she remains a key contributor to the Tigers' success.